Good morning, everybody. It's TKB here. I'm your host, Bushleague Morning Show, episode 29. We're live from the Kindersley Golf Course. It's Monday. We're chatting NFL. 9 holes, 9 topics. I'm going to be joined from across the country by my pal Juice today. He's going to be giving us his breakdown. We're going to get into Mike Tomlin, getting that extension, 18th year with the Steelers, and all kinds of other stuff. But I'm going to go get set up on the first tee box as always, and I will see you guys in about 3-4 minutes. Hope you enjoy the show. We'll see you in a few. If it fires up like it's supposed to.
You're in a privileged position right now. You're in a place to be. Matter of fact, a place to G. With the one and only S&OOP. So what you gonna do now? Turn that shit up and let it bang.
Everybody that you fight is not your enemy.
Trenches.
And everybody that helps you is not your friend.
Free time. Nico Trenches, we train
And
online
that's what life
line. Getting sacks on quarterbacks, you know we live. When you see that 45, you can know on the inside. Better punch something, keep your feet moving, dog. My 3 10s and 110, they some real hogs. My DN 6'5", he ain't got no flaws. Good grades, good feet, man, he got it all. I said a crazy he'll snatch something. Real aggressive jump, said he tryna grab something. If the old don't shoot their hands, you better jab some. You better stab some. Or to snatch some. From the youth to the pros, we get it in. If you ain't watching film, you ain't trying to win. If he close the beat gap, then you gotta spin. If you get around the edge, then you gotta bend. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at. Where the lineman at. Where the lineman at. D tackle, do your dance. D ends, do your dance. Center, do your dance. Guard, do your dance. Tackle, do your dance. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at.
Bet against me. Bet against me. Tell me it's not going to happen. Tell me it's going to fail. I love it. I love every minute of it.
All right, well, I think the mic is on. Good morning, everybody. It's TKB. I'm live from the Kindersley Golf Course. Hole number 1 today. We're going to be chatting all kinds of things, football, getting into what's happening in NFL, in fantasy, getting ready to do some mock drafts coming up in the next few weeks. We're going to start getting ready for fantasy football season, all kinds of other stuff. I'm going to tee off on hole number 1. we'll get rolling. My buddy Juice is going to be joining me from Toronto this morning. I'm not sure if he is sitting there in the audience, not quite yet, but we'll go tee one up. We had some some trailer difficulties this morning, so we were a little late firing up. I apologize. That's exactly why we're building a shed at the golf course for the cart, so that I don't have to trek it back and forth anymore. And then in all the chaos, I realized I didn't put my golf shoes on, so we're golfing in the DVSs this morning. A little windy. This is like third, fourth straight week of just straight wind here. So yeah, we'll see. It'll give me something to blame my swing on today. We're gonna get into all kinds of everything. A lot of quarterback stuff going on. Aaron Rodgers, Bo Nix, a little bit of Joe Burrow's talking about retiring at 27. Man, I'm 37. I wish, but here we go. We're gonna try to punt one down the fairway, and then, like I say, be joined by my buddy Juice here in a little bit. So that was not very good at all. I kind of duffed it, but lucky, got it over the water. It's gonna play. I'm just gonna have to hit a really deep second one, but whew. Morning, going on? But she will play out. Nice, loud. So like I say, we absolutely duffed that one. And then, of course, I forgot to park in a place where you can see it. But I'm going to let the guys who are on number 2, you can see them in my swing. They're going to be shooting to the other hole. They're just on my fairway. I usually end up on theirs, so that's all right. But they made a nice second recovery shot going straight towards the hole. Looks good. Oh, fuck, it almost went in. Great shot. So Aaron Rodgers, minicamp. He misses the Jets minicamp, and obviously instant controversy of whether he's committed to the team, whether this or that. I mean, the guy's been doing this for 20 some odd years. He's been around the block. I wouldn't read too much into it. So, you know, interesting to just see the nonstop controversy. Oh, I'm just gonna hit one here because these guys are kind of sitting in my grill house. I'm gonna try to play this one down and not duff it like I did that first one. We started the game off with 2 absolute duffs, but that's the way she goes. Now you can see me queued up for one here. Now we'll get off this show. One day we'll get this show flowing a little smoother, but about 170. About 170 out. These other guys beside me are playing all the way across the course. They're 2 holes over on that one. And I've got my 3rd shot, and I'm still 170 yards from the pin. So we got to make one of these irons play. Just like maybe Aaron Rodgers will show up to minicamp and take a practice swing. I should probably be doing some of those. There we go. Crushed one finally, but I pulled it left. But Aaron Rodgers on show for minicamp. Obviously, I was listening to his interview the other week there with Tucker Carlson. Sat down. He got to kind of. It's interesting. He kind of opens up a lot in that and talks about some of his adventures with like doing different like darkness therapy and ayahuasca and all kinds of trippy stuff. But he's a very interesting character. But says anytime he's been doing something like that in the off season, he's won MVP, so it's interesting to hear his takes. That's an interview I would go listen to if I was you. It's very, very intriguing. You get a lot more in-depth learning who the guy truly is. But I wouldn't read too much into it. I'm sure he's going to come, show up, support his team. Sauce Gardner will be bringing him some chains. They'll be doing their thing. I'm not too worried about it. But I want to see if my pal Juice is here. Where is he? I don't know where he is. He's supposed to be here. But whatever. If he shows up, he'll show up. But 4th shot, I'm absolutely blowing it. But usually if I can just trash something like that and then show up with a 4th shot and then somehow save a bogey, I'll be okay with it. But I got a bunker here that I got to get over. So this is going to be, it's a hard shot. I'm going to blow it. Oh, so I got it over the bunker, but I also managed to get it over the green. Getting a text. I don't know if that's juice, but if it is, I'm unable to answer texts while I'm live in the show. So I hope it is not. And again, once we get a guest here, the banter will get decent. But until then, it's just me chilling out. Nice sunny morning in Kinnersley. Having a good old time. One thing I got to work on is not saying 300 times. So we'll work on that today a little bit too, because it's my signature pause moment. I watched the intro of me and Joel doing episode 4 Bam Bam's Fitness, and we must have said 37 times in the first 2.5 minutes. It is hard to watch. So I gotta dial us in on being a little better than that. After that, we were flowing. It was an absolutely amazing show. But that first blow, oof, we were fumbling it out the gate. All right, here we go. Nice little chip. All right, there we go. We got the game back. That shot was okay. Now we just got a big uphill putt. And we'll probably end up finishing this off with a nice big triple bogey, I'm sure. Try to keep the pace of play moving for anybody that's coming up behind me. Otherwise, I would be taking my time a little bit, but I'm just going to get a lead on the first hole away from whoever's coming behind me. But yeah, not a big story. That's why I didn't talk about a whole lot with Aaron Rodgers not showing up to minicamp. It's not something I would look too into. Now, I'm going to take a few seconds here and see what Juice is doing, if that's him texting me. He's got the link, so we'll see if he's in here. And we'll get into some banter, baby. 1 second, folks. Okay, sorry, I know the camera cut out there. I was just seeing if Juice is coming around the corner, but we get to fire up a 7, so that's beautiful. It's an absolute trash showing on the first hole of the golf course, but that's why we're Bushleague Sports. Nobody said we were good at anything. So here we are. Now, what we're going to do is we got a little banner, I'm pretty sure, just to keep you dialed in while I'm not yapping away. But Facebook decided today that I couldn't stream to the Bushleague Media account too, so that's why you're just getting this on Facebook feed today, because I was like, whatever, I'm just going to my personal one. But they decided, because I don't have enough followers, that I'm not allowed to stream anymore. Took away my rights, just like everybody else. So, go give it a follow. That'd be great. But we're on the second hole now. First hole, didn't really warm up, show up late. That's why you need to be on time, get a good stretch in, get your mind in the game. But here we are. We got a little distance on the next tee time behind me. So we're going to try to get this game back on track on the second hole here and smash this MFer straight down the pipe and kind of get our game back rolling here. That was an absolutely great swing, perfectly straight, all the way down. I'm not sure whereabouts we're going to find that, but I think we're going to find it somewhere that's going to make us really, really happy. Looking forward to seeing that. But that's where we want the game to go. It's horrible. The guy's live and just golfing trashly all over the place. But, got to tease you with a little bit of sandbagging, get you guys betting on a bad golf day, and then come out dialing it in, just like Tom Brady teasing us with a potential comeback to the NFL maybe. Was a Tom Brady roast. Obviously, we touched on that last week. Chestnut checkers for Tom Brady. Gazelle, and they dumped her and her boyfriend break up this week after the roast. I mean, chestnut checkers, Tom wins again. But is he coming back? That'd be wild. He's got to be. Well, I'm live right now. If any of the boys are watching, I don't want to give them away the secrets, but they're a bunch of grease bags. They're probably already on it as is. But Tom Brady's probably moving up the sleeper fantasy waiver wire right now for, as anybody hears that, frothing at the lips trying to get Tom Brady back on the squad. So yeah, here we go. After putting up an absolute duff of a 7 on the first, you guys get to listen to the gas cart. I'm going to have to switch to an electric cart one day, or you guys are going to hate me forever. But we are about 115 yards out with a great drive straight down the fairway. We're getting back on track in the second hole. But Tom Brady teasing to come back to the NFL. I mean, who would he play for? Is he gonna? He's not gonna come back for New England. Obviously, they just drafted their guy and moved on from Mac Jones there. Tampa's got Baker Mayfield. He was doing good for them last year. I don't see them changing that. And then whoever's cutting the grass over beside the green there, get out of my way because I'm gonna try to smash it over there. That said, respect the greenskeepers keeping this place fresh, dialed in. It's looking really good this year. It's the first time it's rained in 6 or 7 years in Kindersley, so our course is looking mighty nice. It's probably hard to keep up with, but I'm going to see if we can follow up a good first drive. As always, anybody who's tuned into the last few shows knows that I never get 2 good shots in a row, so we'll probably blow this somehow. But coming off a 7 on hole 1, I'm going to try and put this straight at this green whenever this guy quits pissing around. I don't know, he's waving at me. I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to wait a second. Here we go. I'm going to try to put one down, see what happens. Oh, no. I hate this. I hate it when guys just sit there, kick grass, circle. Like, I'm trying to golf, man. Get out of my head, get out of my way, don't wave at me. Don't none of that. Leave me alone. But now we got to make it up from the water, and there goes the game. So, like I said, away she goes. Oh no, we're good. It didn't go in the water, so at least that saves us a stroke or 2. But still got to get this up, over, and across to see if we can make this one count or not. There, that was a good comeback swing. Okay, I guess he reduces because he's supposed to be here with me. He's not, so that one of these days we'll get one of these shows flowing properly. The guests will show up, but all will be well. Don't know if you can see it, but now we are literally pin high, right beside the pin. This would be nice if this is where my second shot landed and this was a birdie try, because it is still like a 5-6 foot putt. But we got a good shot at a par from here, so we'll see what we can pull off. Pulling straight at this pin and go from there. It's kind of a pretty straight putt, like I say, about 6-7 feet. It's more than 5 feet. It's taller than I am, so we shall see. Here comes a nice one. Direct hit. Let's go. Boom! If only that was where my second shot went, and that was a bird. But we come back with a nice par. You've seen it live. Duffed the second shot, made the third one count, and put the fourth one in. Will Tom Brady make it count? Head to the sleeper app waiver wire, pick him up. It'll be it'll be a slick move if you're playing fantasy and Tommy does come back. Free play, right? So see how quick this camera keeps up. I'm trying to see. Okay, what do we get? Okay. All right, Juicy Baby, where you at? Until then, I'm gonna keep swinging. Oh, wait, our tee box is on the other side actually today, so I'm gonna give you this view. Par 3, 145 as you can see. Pin's kind of at the front, a little bit near the water on this one. I like to play my 7-iron with this. That's about 100 and I kind of call it like my 135, 150 range with the 7. Obviously haven't hit a good iron yet today out of the 2 iron shots I hit, so we'll see what happens with this. And see what happens. It's hard to banter football when there's no one to banter off of. Then I just roll more into talking golf and chatting about the day around me a little bit, because the guys that are golfing in front of me and over there, they head back to the clubhouse. But 7-iron, I'm just gonna try to put this straight, try to hit a good shot if I can, get it right dead on the green towards that. Try not to pull it right. I've pulled every shot right, I think, on the live shows towards the water. So today we're gonna try not to do that. Straight arm there, over, boom. All right, let's see. So good shot. It faded a little left at the end, but it's gonna be on the green. Just at the edge, just touching the edge of the green. That was a good shot. If it would have stayed true and straight, that would, I think, came just to the edge of the green. But I'll take a shot like that compared to what most of my other swings have been like for the last couple of days on this hole. I wish there was a way to not make this cart loud while I cruise. But Mike Tomlin with the extension, this is the one I was hoping Juice was here for. Big Steelers fan, and this boy gets his 18th year. He's been there since 2007. Yeah, they put the big picture on the wall and remade. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but Mike Tomlin and the team, they've remade his picture from 2007 when he signed as the head coach of the Steelers. He's back for his 18th season this year, and obviously, he's had success. He got 1 Super Bowl with the Steelers. He had 1 Super Bowl back with Tampa as the assistant coach prior to his tenure with the Steelers. So he's been in the NFL for quite some time. But see what he can do this year. He's not, since Big Ben moved on, they haven't necessarily had a stacked squad or anything to write home about. But 18 years, that's a big accomplishment for the guy. So stoked to see him back. And again, I know I wanted to get Juice's take on that one today and see what he was going to have to say. But we come up about the same distance or shorter than that last putt, about 6 feet from the green. We're going to try and chip this one nice and tight to the hole and see what happens here. I rolled it just past a little little too hard. So now we got about an 8-foot putt, I would say. We're gonna just leave that fly again. Yeah, this putt's a little longer than the last one. It was gonna be a little harder. Downhill. See if we can keep it online and get 2 pars back to back. Make up for that 7. I don't know if we can, but we shall see. Oh, I missed by about an inch to the right, and now we just tap her in. I wonder if you could hear that drop in the cup or not. Then at least I actually drained it. We got a bogey, so we got 7 for a triple, 4 for a par, 4 for a bogey. That was a good first shot too. I would have liked to leave that second chip a lot closer. But hey, we live and we learn and we play away. Now these guys just came back over here. I don't know if they are shooting on number 4 or what they're doing, but if they are, we'll let them do their thing and I will try to get hold of Juice and get him rolling. I'm gonna play you guys a song, and while I do that, go try to find Juice.
I know it's too late to feel right, but now I'm really losing my mind. You gave me your love and it feels right, and I don't really want you to stop. I know it's too late.
All right, well, the gentleman golfer in front of me, it took a break. I think it looked like one guy had to go, and the second guy came back. So just, again, letting him get a little bit ahead of me, did a little stretch, kick it. But no better hole than the longest hole of the course to touch on Phuket Nakua with his 105 receptions, 1,486 yards last season, basically dusting all rookie records, talking about how he wants to keep going, chasing Jerry Rice's records and going after some big ones, to keep it running into year two. Obviously, didn't expect to see something like that with a guy like Cooper Kupp on the offense, who has been for a long time one of the best receivers in the game. But nice to see, nice to see him back at her. One of the best draft picks. It's cool to see the clips of the Rams grabbing him. I think moving up, grab him in the 5th, or maybe it was the 6th round. I should know it, but either way, I'm going to try to crush a drive here. We had an absolute duff on hole 1, and a really good drive for me on hole 2. And so we'll see what we can do on hole number 4, par 5. It was okay. Pulled it left. It's going to be in the rough and not as far as I wanted it to go, but it'll work. One day, maybe I'll go into like golf school or golf lessons or something, and then get dialed up, get a little better one day. I'm kind of stuck as a bogey golfer, or triple bogey, I guess, at times. But hey, come out, get a little fresh air, get a little exercise, move the body. That's what it's all about. A little fun. Today I'm gonna finish building my golf shed too, so that's gonna be a fun adventure. All right, well, here we are. We're a little in the rough. This patch of dirt, though, it's kind of mud. It's been raining for a few days, so we're gonna use the patented Bushleague foot wedge, where it doesn't cost a stroke to have a better day. But one day, like I said, we're gonna get so you guys can gamble on these rounds. So we'll have to really outline exactly what those rules look like. But man, I don't think I can take my fairway wood out of that. It's a little too thick, so I'm gonna go with my hybrid 3-iron. Let's see where I can put this one. The other guy's down at the green. I'll never get to where he's at, so I'm gonna see if I can't connect with a good one. This is a new club that I bought this year. This 3-wood Big Bertha. It's an old Callaway. It's a Bertha, but it's new to me. That was a good straight shot. I'll be about 140 yards out, which would be not bad for par 5. It's kind of, I would like to be a little closer within 100 would have been nice, but we'll take what we get. This drive probably could have been 30-40 yards better, and that hit could have been a tiny bit better, and it all accumulated to actually probably being good at golf. So the other phone just decided to quit. I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, so Puka and Cooper Cup still there with Stafford. I got Stafford locked up in my Sleeper Dynasty League. He'll be around for, I'd say, at least 2 more seasons. Obviously, he's looking to restructure his contract. And in order for Puka to be, successful, obviously, I think we're going to need to have a happy Stafford there doing his thing. So we'll see how that all shakes out for them in LA, but Stafford, I'm sure he'll come back. I'm sure they'll find a way to keep him there. He's a good quarterback, won them a Super Bowl. Once they moved on from Goff, obviously Goff is playing pretty good as well with Detroit, and see if he can keep that going. Finishing as a top 10 QB in most fantasy leagues last season, so that's good. But we're going to go here. We're going to shoot this one. Kind of a little from the rough, some crappy grass, but we got enough foot wedging for this hole. We're going to try 140 yards dead straight and make a game out of this yet. There is no way that happened. I just had a perfectly good shot. Like, there was nothing wrong with that shot. If you see up, I don't know if you can. What can we see in the screen? Oh, yeah, you can see. There's one branch that sticks out. One branch. And that's right in the kind of the wheelhouse of the height I need to get the ball to it hit that branch. And it went OB. It's gone. That was a perfect swing. If I'd have been an inch higher or an inch lower, that would have went under or over that branch, and it would have been right on the green. That was a good shot. It hit the fucking branch. It's OB. We're not gambling on shit, so we're just pretending that never happened. Here we go again. That was fucking lame. We are almost on the green, just shy. That was a little, I didn't quite get as much of the ball that one as I did on the last one, but we avoided all the trees, so that's a start. Can't say that for the last 1.5 seconds beside this one in the end. I'm just gonna walk up from here. I don't know if I'll be able to keep my audio in or if I'll lose it going that far, but we're shooting our fourth shot. Yeah, we had one that, well, we're not really shooting our fourth shot. Let's say it would really be our 1, 2, 3, 4 OB, 5. We're technically shooting our 6th shot. It's what we're really doing. But in the name of being happy and not playing for any money or competition, we're shooting our 4th shot. And I pulled that to the right. Otherwise, great shot. If I would have shot, I would have wanted it to go. So now shooting 7 on the scorecard, 5 in our heads. Try to see if we can drain this one. This one I got to putt it just a little over top of the hole, keep it light, and get it to drop. Oh, I didn't put it up over top of the hole enough. And there's a 6 or an 8, depending how much you hate me. But Puka, 1,486 yards. Well, you're getting no valuable information on me this morning. Sorry, I'm just off track because I was supposed to have a guest today and had all their topics lined up. So I apologize. Sorry guys, just chatting here with Juice, trying to see. Trying to get Juice in, but it's not working. Morning. Good, you? Right on. Someone lurking down there?
Yeah, there's 4 old guys in front of me.
Right on.
4 in front of them.
No rush, no rush. Well, we're just chilling here. I don't want to talk a whole ton. Well, this guy's waiting to swing here, but Juice is trying to get up into the stage, but he cannot. I think he's figured it out. I think we're gonna have our guest here in a second. Well, this guy just smashed one. Love to see it. Sorry guys, I just try not to yap while this guy's swinging. Have a good one, buddy. All right, well, I might get positioned up here, but now we are on hole number 5. I'm shooting really bad, 3 over par, 4 over. I'm shooting 6 overs through 4 holes. Not where we want to be, but we're here. We're on the golf course. We're having a good day, and that's what matters. Matters is coming out, having a good time, getting a little exercise, getting a little sun on the skin. These old gentlemen over here. crushing it around. The whole golf course is piled up today, so sorry guys, I gotta be a little quiet, but somehow we got 8 people all of a sudden on the same tee boxes. So just trying to be respectful of their swings and keep it quiet. That's where the guest would help, because they could just be babbling and it wouldn't affect anybody out on the course here, because I got it coming through my earpiece. These fellas look like they're out enjoying the sun, having a good old day. I'm gonna crush some water. I gotta get my workout in after. I slept in today. All right, well, there we cleared up. Everybody's moved on now, so I can chat and talk and keep show going. So if you've stayed this long, holy shit, you got to be bored as fuck. Like, I probably made your day even more boring than it was before you showed up to the show. But we're on hole number 5, is the hardest hole in Kindersley Golf Course. It's 462 yards. It's only like, I guess, 10, 20 yards shorter than that par 5 we just did. And there's water at about 400, so it's makes it, for me, it's impossible to get over it in 2. For others, they can do it, but I can't quite get over that in 2 hits. But for those who can, kudos to them. If I could hit my drives a little further, I would have a chance, but like I say, I'm settling into my old man game nowadays and trying to just get a good, consistent swing, drive straight, not do anything too wild. I'm going to try a swing like that and see what happens. Oh, I absolutely choked it. I was swinging so hard that it still kind of went a decent ways, but I shouldn't have been swinging like that. I should have done my normal swing. When I went crazy power through, I caught some ground. I feel like I went through the ball and then smashed the ground in front of the ball, like 6 feet, which is interesting. It's crazy that the ball even moved anywhere at all. But we got Bo Nix joining Denver. Now that's something I can get excited about. Now we're going to get a little heat. But Bo Nix joining Denver. Obviously, they've been blowing it for years with Russ Wilson over there. Not doing a lot. Not really giving Javonte Williams a rock when he was absolutely ripping as a young rookie. And now we're seeing talks of Jalen McClellan and Samaje Perine. Just give Javonte Williams the ball and get it moving. Let's get Bo Nix in there. Let's get him learning. You go after Troy Franklin. They're coming out of University of Oregon together. Let them play. Let them do their thing. Cortland Sutton's still there. They moved on from Jerry Jeudy with a 5th and a 6th round pick. I know they're going to regret that. I think Jerry Judy's going to be electric this year with Deshaun Watson and the Browns. I think they made a big mistake in getting rid of Jerry Jeudy. That cheap. They drafted him with a 1st. They get rid of him with a 5th and a 6th. Yeah, he wasn't producing. Yeah, he wasn't putting up numbers. Yeah, he wasn't doing what you wanted. Because you guys weren't giving him the opportunity to. Like, he had no quarterback basically all 3 years. Russ Wilson was not the guy. And now you move on from him for almost nothing. I mean, I guess if he was mad and he was leaving no matter what, then You really don't have a whole lot of choice in the matter. But either it's disgusting to watch what the Broncos did, getting rid of all the capital they spent two years ago to have basically nothing left of it. Here we are 2 years later. Use your rookies. Quit pissing around. Start rebuilding. Start doing something. I got to crush this second shot and get it down by the water and try to make a hole out of this. I duffed it. I'm going to play it, but I'm going to shoot another one because I'm waiting for everybody here anyways. That sucked. So what did I do that I could have done better? Let's just swing light and see what happens. Way better. That was way down where it should have been. So that's all I need to do. I should just swing light. I literally need to play like I'm almost 40. That's what I should be doing. Where are we? We're across the fairway here to the other side. Pretty sure I put it past. I think that should be it. Right here. Oh, that gentleman's parked right in my way. Couldn't be more in my way. He's just literally parked between me and the flag and a different hole. What do you do? So we'll wait for that, gentlemen. But Bo Nick's coming in. You got Troy Flank and you got some targets there to go to. I think you just got to get it moving. You got to see these young guys, see them start stacking some experience. Yeah, it's probably not going to be great. Yeah, it's probably not going to be a winning season. But I'm sick of watching not winning seasons with all these guys that they go and spend capital on. So let me see a not winning season with a bunch of young kids that can learn and come back a year or two later and then be able to win, because that's what all these teams aren't doing, right? And we'll get into the Buccaneers drafting their quarterback here in a bit too. But these teams aren't drafting quarterbacks and developing them properly. They're all just expecting these guys to show up when their big dog finally retires and step in year one and be the guy. And yeah, it works sometimes. Yeah, the odd guy, it can pull it off. But for the most part, you're putting way too much pressure on these young guys. Get them in there, let them learn for a couple years, and after they get that, then bring them in to do their thing. But here we go. I'm going to shoot this, try to get it over the water. I would love to be way closer than this for my third shot, but what do you do? That's good. That's good. Somehow that came up a little short, but it was a good shot. I relaxed a bit and pumped it over the water. So this is one where I'm going to have to walk across. You guys are going to have to listen to some tunes, which is honestly probably going to be more entertaining than anything I've said to you the whole time anyways. So, hope you enjoy a casual stroll from the golf course. I'm going to play a tune. All right, we're going to wander across and we're going to see if we can make some of this hole hit. right, well, come back to us, Rich. This guy's gonna be teeing up. I'm gonna try to keep it quiet. I'm checking on Juice. Seems like he cannot get in for some reason, not sure why. You can just go in through mobile or through anyway, it usually works pretty easy. But it is what it is. Hopefully he can find his way in. I would love to be bantering with the homie, but it's pretty much a little different than most some of the other ones. So hopefully he can find his way up and we'll get dialed in on where we're at. But Phoenix, just throw him in, get him playing. Let's see it happen. Oh, I heard a beep. I think Juicy might have made it. So give me a second here to see if the big dog made his way. All right. Okay, so now Juice Mod, big dog, what's going on, brother? He made it. Now the lawnmower's going in the background too behind me. But what's going on, homie? We're up from the high rise and T-Dot. I love to see it. I'm going to move the stage over so that you can join us. Apologies to anybody. I was kind of backstage a little bit trying to help Juice get up. It's his first time joining me on the live stream, so we're kind of been slow banter and show. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. We might have to touch back on a topic from a hole or two ago, like Tomlin and the Steelers, because I know those are your boys. But we got the lawnmower rolling right beside me here too, and I got a minute to kill. We're backed up a little bit on the course. But how you doing this morning, brother?
Are you still able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. I can hear you. I can't see you now. Your screen just left. I could see you. The hair was looking good. The view was looking good. But I can't.
Black, man. I don't know what's going on.
Not sure.
All right, here we are.
Maybe you might have to pop out, come back in, or I can add you back up. I'm not sure what it.
Here we are.
What's going? Oh, you're back. You're back, looking beautiful. What's going on, baby?
Just chilling, my boy. What's going on?
Not much, man. Hole number 6. I was gonna chat about the Bucks not really drafting anybody, but there's not much to talk about there. They're gonna keep going with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
I just want to know what's going on with you this morning. You got a workout in already, or how's the day? What's happening?
Man, you already know. And I'm eating right now too. Look.
Oh yeah, getting that protein in for the day, or what?
Yes, sir.
That's a question I actually want to ask you too a little later in the show. But if you want to introduce yourself, anybody. Jesus is my homie from across the country. He's a great fitness trainer and a pal of mine from Web3. So stoked to be chatting with you this morning. But feel free to tell him a bit about what you do. And then I think I want to touch back on Mike Tomlin coming back for year 18 with the Steelers and see what you think about that.
First off, I want to greet everybody and make sure everybody had a good Father's Day as well. And sending peace and blessings to everybody on this Monday. My thoughts on Tom is, well, I think he deserves it because I know this has been said a lot of times. Like, he's a coach that hasn't have a losing season, and I don't think people understand how hard that is. To like be a coach for more than a decade. You know what I'm saying, and not really have a losing season. You know what I'm saying? So.
They've never had a 7-8. They've always been over 500 for all 17 years. That's crazy because it's almost 2 decades, right? 17 years. Yeah. I think this would be year 18. So that's actually something I think I had heard in passing. That's a crazy stat actually, because I mean, not even Bill Belichick could say that. He's had some losing seasons and stuff, right?
Yeah, man. And it's like I'd say give the man credit when it's due. You know what I'm saying? Because like.
Yep.
I know we have like the smallest coaching staff in the NFL, but at the same time, like, for a team that's like, people say we're trash because like certain games, things don't happen. And we've always had like a quarterback situation going on, but I think this year is going to be something different. And I think they're going to really see like that part of Mike Coach Mike, where he's gonna turn up, bro. Like things are gonna go good.
Oh, I just had an absolutely beautiful drive right along the side of the water here. This hole number 6 in Kindersley is kind of a water
You
to
in
the
hole number
left.
6?
Yeah, I'm hole number 6 of water to the left there is one that I usually put it in because I'm a lefty. I slice it left lots, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, I think I just got a good drive. I'm kind of slow going though. We're a little backed up on the course, so I'm gonna try to go slow, stay behind people so that me and you can banter. I don't like yapping. That everybody just thinks
It's
I'm
a lot of people on the golf
talking.
course today.
There is right now actually today. Yeah, it's been raining for like 3-4 days. I've been building my new shed over at the golf course here because I'm going to leave my cart here, so I quit having to haul it all the time because it's a pain in my ass. But it's been pouring rain, so I think everybody's eager to be out today.
Yeah. Okay. It's not bad. It is good weather out here right now. Sun's out and it's a little bit breezy too, so it's all good, man. But I did have a question for you too, brother.
How's it sound when I'm
Earlier,
driving? When I'm driving, can you just hear the golf cart or can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can also hear the golf cart. But probably you more though.
Nice. No, that's good. That's good. Some days it comes in a little odd. Some days it comes in. Oh, here we are. So that's a good drive. I drove it. I'm 140 yards out. Just chilling right here. I'm in some soggy shit. I'm gonna have to foot wedge that motherfucker out of there.
Also,
ask away though. Ask away.
No, what I wanted to speak on was the Aaron Rodgers situation, right? Where I see a lot of people are kind of they're kind of, I guess, a little bit worried that Aaron Rodgers hasn't been at minicamp, and I feel like it's something that's like more personal and something serious that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think the coaches understand. Like, I think that's just a rumor that he doesn't care as much for the Jets. I think he does. You know what I'm saying? But like, also like, I also think it's either a medical situation. You know what I'm saying? Because he was still having problems at when they were doing little drills and stuff like that with offense, and he still was having like some issues with his heel. So that is something like, they could worry about. That could be something like, like is he gonna perform the entire season? Are they gonna need another quarterback in order to take his place just in case? But it's just I don't think Rodgers doesn't care about. I don't think that's the thing. Like, hey, he doesn't care about the Jets. That's not it. I just think like he's got more other things to deal with, in order to like have his mind good focused on the field. Even if it's practice or OTAs and mini camps and all that type of stuff. But I think he's got to get what needs to be done in order for him to like get his mind right back on the field, man.
Yeah, and I mean obviously too and I was obviously touched on it a little earlier, but like he's a veteran, right? Yes, he missed like if he played all last year, nobody would be questioning a word about him not showing up for minicamp. It's because he didn't play and everybody's like blah blah. But he's still a veteran. He's still a guy that doesn't necessarily need to do that. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he cares. And for me, I feel like it's just smoke under the water. He's gonna come out. He's gonna play. He's gonna do his thing. I know I was touched on him being the Tucker Carlson interview he did. He really dives into some of the stuff he does sometimes in off season and contention doing ayahuasca and different stuff like that. It was a really cool interview to hear his insight on some stuff like that. And he said the two years he did some real mind work before the season started. He was MVP, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm going to try to crush this one up over the edge of this water and see if I can't land this on the green. Here we go with a nice beauty one, baby.
Yeah, man, let's see that shot. Where you at?
I pulled it right. It was a good shot, but I pulled it right. It might be in the sand, but it would have been a good shot if I had it straight. The pin's way at the back of the green, but I pulled that one to the right. I ended up completely going around the tree, which I guess is good, but not good. That's all right. My second shot. See if we can make her up on the third, baby! Oh yeah, we're just in the corner of the sand here. Just. I'm going to see if we can't move this cam over and see what's happening out of the sand. I think this might. Oh yeah, that might stand there. Might chill.
But we
Can you
definitely
see?
gotta have the boys up here, man, and start chatting up about football. For
Yeah, I think.
real,
Oh,
man.
that's not working. Um, I think I think it's a. If I'm by myself,
Yeah,
it's okay because, but I'm like, there's a lot of dead air because I'm just kind of golfing and I'm
yeah.
driving and blah blah blah.
No,
I
no.
think it's
I mean, with two people, you can still create a lot of conversations, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, one, and I think if a guy, if we, I get some people that I do it with often, and we get used to it and stuff, we'll find
Yeah,
the rhythm of like, hey, when I'm driving, someone else talk, and I'll mute, and then when I stop, I'll put in, yeah, like I think eventually a guy will find the rhythm of when we should be talking and when it'll flow. It's gonna take a few weeks of whatever, but I'm gonna lean over the edge of this sand pit here and try and chip one clean out of here,
let's go. Let's
and
get it.
let's see what happens. Oh, I almost got it. Oh, that's not bad. I'm only like 7 feet from the hole. Probably I went around it to the right a little bit, but that was all right. When I'm no good at doing those big like poof through the
Yeah,
sand shots.
it take,
I
but you
always
gotta
try to.
practice, man. I'm
Yeah,
sure
well,
you're
see,
gonna get
I
better.
I practice picking clean. That's what I do, Juice. I just pick
Yeah.
them clean out of the sand, and
Okay.
that's
Okay.
what that's how I like doing it. Because like
Okay.
you got to really power swing for some of those. Like I'll
Yeah.
do them once in a while, but I've tried to perfect the pick and roll. So we'll see how that fares for me as my life progresses. But
Yeah, man.
no, so Tomlin, I mean, who's he working with this year at receiver core and quarterback? I'm not even really fully up to
Talking about
speed
for the
on.
Steelers?
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot, dude, we have a lot actually. We got George Pickens right now, who's gonna be receiver one. We got Roman Wilson. We got Calvin Austin. We got Quez Watkins. We got Scotty Miller. We got Cardell Patterson. Uh,
Cordell Patterson's like the oldest running back in the league. Hey, he just keeps on
yeah,
kicking.
but I think they're gonna use him also as like probably a slot back, if you get what I'm saying. Like they're gonna have
Yeah.
him like go for run plays but catch it.
And
But
for anybody who's drafting in sleeper doing rookie drafts, or I know our draft's about a month behind, or just doing any draft in general, what do you think
yeah,
Roman Wilson's going to do? You think he's going to be useful this year as a rookie there? I mean, I know there's a lot of talk around him. He's their highest receiver pick of the draft this year, and just
I definitely
what you think he's coming in and making an
I
impact year one?
definitely think if he gets some playing time, he's gonna show out. You know, like that's
Yeah,
usually the case with these rookies is they need more playing time. Like they need more experience on that field and not just experience where it's like we're practicing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not really going as hard because you're teammates. You know, you're not really trying to smack each other or, get a first down. You know, like it's not the same. But it's just when you give these kids more, these new guys that come in more playing time, and I feel like the more you sit him out, like for example, like Jalen Hyatt from Giants, this is his second year. Like they could have started him. He would have been somebody that would have a really good addition, but you sat him out. You barely played him. But I don't think it's that fair when he performed. He's a good receiver that performed. I would say not on the same level as Malik Neighbors, but I would say he's close to it. And I don't think it's fair that you putting Malik Labors, like as receiver one, soon as he come in the league, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't get his man a chance on his year, but at the same time, it could have been something going on the field in practice. You never know. But yeah, man. But it's just I think our problem is we have too much options, meaning I know we got weapons, and I think it's because last year we didn't have something where it was solid, where we didn't have a team where like now we have a ton load of receivers. Like we have I'd say about 9 receivers. There's like 2 of them. Like I forgot their name. We signed a free agent. He's pretty good. He's from LSU. Like he's a baller, like but he's one of those guys that look like he's a receiver 3 more, but he looks like he performs like a receiver 2. Um, and also like running back position, I think Jalen Warren, like we're good with him. We do need a guy with burst, and that's the type of guy he is. And also he's a wrecking ball. Uh, Najee Harris has lost a lot of weight. Um, I'd have to see what he does this year, but I do believe he would have a better year than last year, and also he has to prove himself also. From the quarterback situation, like I'll fully be honest, from the highlights I've been watching, like OTAs, mini camps, and all that type of stuff, I'd say the far best quarterback to me that kind of fits the scheme would be Justin Fields. And the reason why I say that is because Justin Fields, one, is younger. Uh, he's been throwing more accurate passes. And also he's a guy that he can take hits. And he's a kid that you just need to give a chance to. Like I said before, like the rookies, even though he's not a rookie, but he's young. So now
Yeah.
he has a different organization that's more solid. You know what I mean? Like they teach you different things. Like they're believing him in a way where they're like, you know what? Even though we got you as QB2, it's optional. Like you could be with us in the long run.
Nice. No, I love it, and I'd love to have you join us and wanted to kind of recap back on that topic. And for anyone who's joined me now, Juice has joined us here finally. Absolute beauty. But you know your team inside and out, just like I was yapping
It,
about the Steelers a
it's
little earlier, hoping that
the,
Bo Nix would get to take over. And
yeah.
and for you guys, I really hope they bench Russ Wilson. Obviously, he screwed my
Like I tell you
my
this.
team. So
I tell you this, as a Steelers fan, I don't believe Russell Wilson is gonna be a starter the entire season.
nope,
And
me neither.
the reason why I say that is because I guarantee you they're gonna try Justin Fields in the preseason. They're gonna see how he plays, and I guarantee you Justin Fields is gonna ball out. The reason why I say that is just the kid kind of fits with the program because we have young players.
Yeah.
We have Calvin Austin, who's he's a shifty guy. He just didn't see the field much. We have the rookie Roman Wilson. He's a guy and don't get me started on defense. Like we just picked up Patrick Queen, so that was one of the best additions on defense because it's Patrick Queen, man. That's a monster right there, and the kid hustles, And we have what's his name that we just signed. He's another guy, Wilson. I forgot his name, his first name, but his name's Wilson as well. He's a linebacker. But the only problem that was a problem was in his draft. The reason he got shot down was because he doesn't have an ACL. But
Oh, he's
bro, he's got crazy interceptions as a linebacker. He's a ball hawker. He kind of gives me, I'd say, the vibe of Fred Warner, a little bit. Not with I wouldn't say like 100% like Fred. I would say close to it, like Fred Warner. But yeah, kid's gonna be a problem, as long like his ACL his ACL doesn't give him a problem, he'll be good.
nice. So I know your audio is coming in very, very good and awesome. I think your video is lagging a bit. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but your audio is coming in really, really clean. But did you see that shot I just took?
I saw that shot, my man. Yo, my video good now or what? It's good.
It's coming in and out. You're freezing, and it's like just giving a new frame like every 10 seconds or so. But here, obviously, I drove a good one. Second shot was just shy of the green. Third shot, I chipped it within about 8 inches here, and I'm just gonna tap that in for a nice, beautiful par. We are back on track. You're my good luck charm, Juice, baby.
Hey man, what? I got a question, man. I've been watching a little bit of Bo Nix. What you think about Bo Nix? I think he's gonna be a good quarterback for the team Broncos, man.
Yeah, like I hope that this year they just, like I was saying, and again, thanks for tuning back in, and we'll skip the Bucks topic because I want to catch up on all these. But Bo Nix, I hope that I hope they use him, right? Just like Javonte Williams when his rookie year, he would have been electric, but they want to spill him with Melvin Gordon. And I hope they just decide to use the rookies. I hope that Sean Payton, I mean, man, I don't want to. It's Jared Stidham or it's Zach Wilson, another Wilson, right? I hope I hope they just let the rookies roll with it. It's time to let them step up and do their thing. We can't keep wasting all our capital, keep playing games with old guys. I want to see a losing. I don't care if it's a losing season. I just want to see some people play and learn and get a little better. And I'm just sick of watching losing seasons where we've spent all our capital and we got some of the highest paid players in the league. Let's just have a losing season with some rookies. Let them learn, because all these teams, they're not setting these guys up for success. They're expecting a guy to come in first year after their big dog retires, play and be the guy. And they should be coming in, getting a year or two to learn behind some good players. With that said, the Broncos don't have that guy there. I don't think Zach Wilson is necessarily the greatest person to learn from, or Stidham. So I'm kind of contradicting myself. But let's see Bo Nix play him roll. Yeah, he's I got nothing. Like, I don't think he's horrible, bad, like everybody in the Jets was crying last year. But I do think that he's not the greatest. I would rather see Bo Nix get the chance to play.
I don't think he's good under NFL professional pressure. I don't think he's trash either. I don't think he's the greatest, but I just don't think he's good at, like, for example, if you put like, I would say, getting the Jets to the playoffs or winning certain hard games, I just don't think he has that type of capability to win games. You know, like, it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, no, and for Bo Nix, I mean, you know they're playing Troy Franklin. He's going to be one of the receivers they have to play. So
and they got good connections since Oregon.
I would like to see how that goes. Let Bo Nix huck it to Cortland Sutton and him. They obviously gave Judy away for almost nothing after pissing away his career. I think Judy's going to actually be really good with the Browns and Deshaun Watson. But let Cortland Sutton and Troy Franklin roll and see how it goes. This dude that's golfing just ahead of me, he had a laser. He was within like 2 feet from the hole on his shot off this number 8 here, par 3. So good for him. He just had a beauty. But we're just, like I said, pulling on to hole number 8. It's a second par 3 here in Kindersley, about 132 odd yards or so. And we touched on all kinds of topics today. And like you said, Bo Nix in Denver. I was touching on Puka Nacua a little bit. We touched on the Steelers. But one thing I got on the list that I just want to touch on for a quick sec before we maybe roll on to the whole 8 topic of Joe Burrow and touch on Tom Brady again at the same time. But Bijan Robinson, you think he's going to live up to the hype in Atlanta? I know he's
that was literally my next thing I was going to talk to you.
I love it. Well, no, because I want to know. I mean, he came in as like the highly touted guy. He was a number 1 pick in a lot of fantasy drafts for rookie drafts last year. Obviously not number 1 pick in actual like redrafts, but he's electric. And is he going to live up to the hype this year in Atlanta?
Here's what it is. Last year, I think 2 things. I think because he was a rookie and he was coming in, and I think the way they used him, they wanted to see how, because one, he had a lot of receiving yards, like pass receiving yards, running catch yards. Like, he had a lot of those. And it's like, I think the kid is good. I think if they utilize him how they utilize him in college, like as a running back, I think he will be very good. And also, like, he's very versatile. Like, he gives me a little bit of Jamar Gibbs vibes, even though Jamar Gibbs performs a little bit better. Oh, let's get this swing.
Yeah, here we go. I'm with you. Jamar Gibbs is an absolute step. Okay, here, let's see. Par 3, got 7 iron. 140 yards. See what happens. I absolutely duffed it.
Ooh.
I completely duffed it. Yeah, I went right. I think I looked away from the ball because I didn't even really see the dirt that I smashed. So I think I just looked away completely.
Yeah. I think Jamar. I think yeah. I think he's close to par to Jamar. But I think
Party Jamar.
yeah. I think I think them giving him the rock more, like giving him an opportunity to play more, is gonna be really good because I think last year he didn't get that much time to like really show his true talent. But he's a pretty elusive kid. He's very shifty for his size. He's got vision, and it seems like he can be very patient in certain holes. And yeah, man, I think next year he's gonna this season that's coming up, he's gonna have a really good season. Like it's gonna go good for him because they're gonna. It seems like they're trusting him more. He's I haven't really been watching some of their film over like OTAs and summer camp, but like I think yeah, I think this kid's gonna be good, man. I think people that choose him on fantasy as well, they're gonna love the fact that they chose him.
Nice. No, I don't disagree. And Jamar Gibbs, like you said, is another unreal talent at running back position. I
Yup.
know I'm gonna lose audio on you here, Juice, when I go to this one. If I'm by myself, I usually play a tune. But if you see like I'm cutting out and you can't hear me, just feel
Yeah,
free to yap about whatever you want. This one's a bit of a walk, and you can't drive your cart over to it, so I lose service on my earpiece.
that's all right, brother. That's all right.
I can still hear you right now, though, so I guess we're testing the distance of it. But as you know, I absolutely duffed that first shot. The second one here, I just wound up and smashed my 56 as hard as I could, and I'm pin high, but just a
Yeah.
little bit right to the green. So I'm going to try to see if I can't chip this one, just like I did on that last hole. Get it within a few inches here.
It's pretty crazy, man. These new running backs that's coming in. Like I'm actually excited to watch. The Dolphins drafted him, man. I forgot his name. He came from Texas, I think. He runs a little bit like It's funny when Miami drafts running backs. They always draft running backs that have the same running scheme or running route scheme, and it's like he runs like Echen. Like I forgot his name. Yeah, he runs just like Mostert too. I'm just like, bro, what the hell? Like, but the kid's nice. The kid's nice. But yeah, man. I think running backs are gonna be pretty. They're gonna be important again at some point because a lot of these teams are having some really special players, like the Rams, for example. Like I think their running back duo is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, if Kyrene Williams, I don't like that they drafted a guy because I wanted to see Kyrene Williams get the rock for my fantasy team, but
Yeah,
they'll be splitting it up with the new guy
Corum.
they drafted this year,
Yeah, the
and
guy
it
Corum. Corum, is it
yeah,
Corum?
yeah, Blake Corum, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's pretty nice. He's all right. He's all right.
for sure, for sure. But moving
I
on from
think.
running back.
Do
Oh,
you
go
think
ahead.
it's gonna be? Do you think they're gonna be a better duo than Montgomery and Gibbs?
I don't think you can beat that duo, and maybe I'm just biased because I have them
Yeah,
as my dynasty running backs. But that duo was untouchable last year, and I've won my
yeah.
sleep dynasty league, starting somehow two running backs from the same team almost all season with Montgomery and Gibbs. I don't think it could be anyone nearly that dynamic. The only comparable I think that can be that dynamic is the two running backs in Baltimore, and one of them's the quarterback. So I don't think you're touching it.
Oh man.
But one thing I wanted to touch on, it was Joe Burrow talking that he's been considering retirement from the pressure of the league and just having injuries and this and that. And obviously, what I was talking earlier about Tom Brady teasing he might come back from retirement. Funny to see a kid 27 thinking about hanging him up, and you got a guy 40-something thinking about putting him back on. It's intriguing to witness. But what do you think about Burrow saying that? What do you think the fans are
I,
going to think of that?
they're gonna hate it because they're probably gonna like throw so much fucking hate on him and be like, yo, like what the fuck? Like you're young as fuck. You're not even 30s yet, and you're already talking about retiring. And I think of this. Here's my side of my opinion, and I would say Burrow already has money guaranteed. He was given his contract. Even if he does retire, you know what I'm saying? Like he's still gonna get paid, and he'll guarantee probably start working for one of these sport networks and stuff like that. But I think the kids just like, sometimes people are tired. Like Andrew Luck retired before he was 30, right?
Yeah, I know it. That sucks, right? Like he was such a good
Yeah,
talent, draft pick, so much invested by the Colts into him as a person, as a player, as to give him the fame and fortune that even allows him to be able to retire. It bugs me because I get it, but at the same time, who are you if that team, if you didn't get to that point? These guys kind of quit on their teams. I mean, you're supposed to be around as long as you can be in that
yeah.
sport, in my humble opinion. And I feel like these networks should be looking past guys like that for guys who did play. They're just going to quit on your network next.
It's true, man. It's actually on the Tom Brady part. Like, if he does come back, it's all like, what team would he play for?
Yeah, like he's not coming back for the Patriots. They just got a new guy, obviously after moving on from Mac Jones. We did skip over the Baker Mayfield chat, which is his Tampa place he would go play, but I can't see them moving on from Baker after he got them as far as he did last year. So we'll see.
It's not even that. Look at his contract.
Look at what, sorry?
Look at his contract. Like they gave him 3 years, right?
Oh yeah. No, they signed him for a big one.
It's like I don't think they would put him as a QB2. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're paying him that much. But I don't know. I know it's crazy. What if he came back and he played for the Steelers? I don't know.
That would be actually wild. That's like not one that crossed my mind at all. But that would be an
Morning,
interesting.
I thought about it this morning, bro, because I saw the news and shit like that about Brady, and I was like, nah. We're not that lucky. Nah. We're too lucky, bro. If that happens, nah. I just know we're winning. We're winning games, crazy, bro. Like, jeez, bro. Brady, what?
I love it. I'm just gonna switch a headphone here. Hey, do I still got you?
Yeah.
Okay, I just switched a headphone because it's telling me low battery. But Matt, I bet you he's shooting up the sleeper draft boards right now in fantasy leagues. Just that slight
like,
bit of news.
What team would he really play for?
I mean, I guess here. Let's contradict myself for a third time. Broncos, give him everything.
Like, I mean, that could work.
Your Steelers
I don't
would
think
be
he
better
would go
though.
to Denver though. All right. I don't think he will go to Pittsburgh, Denver. I don't think he will go to the Chiefs, Patriots. You think he will go to the Vikings or something?
I don't know. I mean, I guess they got Jettis. They got Jefferson. They do got Jettis Jefferson.
Yeah, and you also have Addison over there too.
Yeah. I crushed this ball way down past the fairway. I wonder if it went in the water or over. There's a little creek here, about 280 yards, 300 yards out. I tried to get across it. I don't know if I did. Don't know if I made it across, dude. I see a ball down there, but I don't know if it's mine. You think I made it?
Probably did.
I absolutely freaking crushed that thing, but ooh, there's a ball here, right on the edge. Oh, this one's not mine, but there's a free one. That's brand new. But yeah, so I wish I should have a cam on my head so you can like see me walking through the creek. That's what the show needs. Creek cam. That'll be the upgrade we get one day when we got a film crew. Get creek cam going. All right. Well, we are going to shoot one from the side of the water here. But so, what's your hot takes? And I know you got a client to train here right away. We'll be wrapping up the show as I finish up the ninth here. But I know you got some clients in your area. I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about what you do. You're more than welcome to. I'd love if anybody's in the Toronto area. I know some guys from VSP and stuff down there. Get in touch with you. Get them trained up.
Yeah, man. Just the regular personal training with regular weightlifting. Just showing people how to basically also stay nutritious. The lifestyle as well. Um, it's also something that I've been trying to, I would say, coordinate and put together, combined with a kid called Beast. To a Beast Fitness. Right now, we're in still in the middle of a rebrand, but we still have the DMs open for people that are looking for any type of help for losing weight. If they need any files on nutrition, any files on education on weightlifting or how to lose fat, how to get a certain summer body for a certain time. Also, I have a lot of I would say, what would I call them? Files on knowledge of your body type, your blood type, the things you're supposed to eat and you're not supposed to eat, and stuff like that.
Nice. No, that's
Yeah,
awesome. I know you're a specimen yourself, and it's just, I'm sure a lot of
thanks,
your
man.
clients you work with
Thanks,
are
man.
as well. So it's always nice to take advice from a trainer who's as dialed in as you are. So I appreciate it. I might have to figure out how I'm supposed to have my most chiseled abs possible for when I get to Paris for my summer holiday. Might have
Yeah.
to dial me in, show me the way.
One thing I also tell people too about weight, not weight loss, like fat loss around the abdominals. A lot of times we have to detox in order for us to get our system cleaned out, and before we start losing some of that fat. That's why some of that fat is hard to get rid of, because we're not cleaning out our system, cleaning out our stomach.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I've been doing a fast once every 3 months, which I think helps a little bit. Doing this nice
Yeah.
3 day fast, and then what I've been doing lately is so basically throughout the week, all I'll have in the morning is maybe an egg and like a protein shake. For lunch, I always eat salad, like no dressing, just veggies and like some almonds, shit like that. And then supper, I crush like a big protein meal, whether it be like steak or meat or pasta or whatever it might be. That's kind of my go-to routine. And then on the weekend, I kind of indulge in whatever I want, because I do crave that kind of stuff. So I try to let myself have it, which I'm sure doesn't help that cause at all. But that's kind of what I run. I don't know if one thing I've wondered is if I should be eating the protein earlier in the day, but then I'm hungry at night and it makes me want to snack. So it's like such a 50-50.
I'd say I'm just like that too. Like I would say eat a breakfast, like eat an actual meal until it's like 6, 7 o'clock. Then you can start eating your protein snacks or drinking your protein shake. Because that'll be just straight liquid. It's not an entire meal where it's like it's gonna stay in your stomach for hours and not digest properly, even when you go to sleep. Because we all know what happens when that happens. Like you end up, storing unwanted fat like for a very long time. But it's just yeah, man. Just we gotta also prioritizing sleep too, man. That shit is important. We have to prioritize that. Even though we don't get like 8 hours of sleep, we gotta take our naps. Like if we need them here and there, because that's the best way to actually rejuvenate your system as well, man.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to go to bed a little earlier, like 11 o'clock, and I get up at 5:30. It's 6.5 hours. It's more than I normally get. I've been trying to
That's not
live
bad.
by that.
That's not bad. If you're actually getting that consecutively, and most parents don't even get 6 hours, bro. Like so that's okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, I try to get up at 5:30. A lot of days didn't work out. Last night I didn't get to bed till a little later because I was working on the golf
Yeah.
shed, but we made it. But yeah, okay. So I just absolutely duffed one out of bounds and screwed this hole up. So now we're gonna try to shoot one from just beside the green over here.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate those tips because usually what I do is I kind of have water while I work out. I'm usually done my workout around 7 or 8, which is when I'll maybe have an egg or a snack. And you're saying maybe I should eat a little sooner than like 11 then, or what? Or is that a good time? That's usually when I eat. My
don't
salad
eat
is about
early in the
11.
mornings. I only eat at 11:30 a.m. Like that's when I
Okay,
start to
yeah,
eat.
same as me then.
Plus, like I would be up early working out, or I don't know. I just don't get hungry. Like when I first wake up, like I'll feel it, but it'll go away. Like the feeling will go away. Um, and then after that, yeah, I would say eat at 11. Eat your meals. I would say eat every 2.5 hours or every 2 hours. Um, Try to stack in like at least three to four good high protein meals, and then your last should be, it could be that protein snack or that shake, and you right there and there, bro. Like the thing is, like if you want to lose fat as well, you also have to eat correctly, not the bad stuff that hold fat or anything like that, but you have to eat like very nutritious food, a lot of leafy greens and stuff like that. People think they're gonna get some abs or they're gonna lose some fat by just starving themselves, and it don't work like that, man. Because you got to put more of something in and take more of something out. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like you got to take out the carbs and you got to put in a shitload of protein. You know what I'm saying? You still can eat carbs on when you're shredding. It just all depends.
Nice. I love it. I love it. Those are rock solid tips.
So they just said the in season Hard Knocks will feature the whole AFC North. Damn.
Oh, nice. We're going 4 teams for a season and going all in depth of it instead of just one team. Maybe it's a little less personal but more coverage, or they've just expanded the filming team 4x. Who knows?
Yeah,
I'll take you
man.
over to my shed here. Oh, I think we lost your video. But oh, there we go. Yeah, we got you now. But again, thanks to anybody that's joined for 9 holes in Kearney Golf Course. We just wrapped her up. I'm going to tally my score in a second. It's not going to be pretty. But it was fun.
Yeah.
That's what counts. There we go. There's my shed, baby. We're building. We're out here building, brother.
Go. Get the hole,
Nice.
man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna park this thing here, and then I don't have to bring it back and forth on the trailer anymore. So that'll be nice.
Okay. Does everybody have a shed over there?
Yeah, there's probably about 100 people or so that do. Most of them been here for a long time. But a lot of people that come up. I've just always trailered mine from the house because I have the trailer and I drive this thing around the acreage sometimes. But now that I'm here like every day almost, it's gonna be easier to do it right from here. So I'm just gonna, all I gotta do is finish painting the doors and mounting some stuff on them today, and then
is your car all orange, bro?
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Goddamn Bronco fan.
I give you the full around here. Oh, I probably just actually shut it off here. One sec. I'll open this back up. I'll give you the cart tour. Oh no, it's kind of, don't emergency call me. It doesn't recognize me in the pit vipers. Are we back? Okay, here we go. I give you the grand tour. The Bronco Express. She's got all the goods on her.
Damn. Look at that.
It's an old white cart that I spray painted orange, and then I put Bronco stickers on it. It's mint.
Okay, that's dope, man.
Yeah, it's stylish.
Pretty dope.
It's good. I should hopefully wrap her up here this morning, and then we'll be neighbors for life, buddy. Have a good one. But yeah, no, this thing's she's a rocket. It's all just spray paint. But she's mint. She purrs like a kitten. Speaking of which, I could probably check the fuel in her. Oh no, we're almost full. We're rolling. We're buzzing, baby. But yeah, no, I appreciate you joining and coming to hang out today and banter a bit. Too bad. Now you know how to join earlier next Monday. I
The
I was
thing is, I
fumbling
was
back
trying to
and
do it
forth.
on web. I was trying to do it on web, and it was like it was telling me I can't do it, and the link did not work. So I was like, "What the hell?" And then it gave me an option to download the app. So I
Oh yeah,
download the app, and then like I'm here.
nice. Yeah, no. So I go on web for my host one, and then my
Yeah,
this other one I just yeah, I just go through the app to join as the guest with my microphone. I just Wi-Fi my phone to myself to get the power.
yeah. Okay, okay, that's not bad.
Very nice. There's a nice big semi here with a like camper trailer that's just pulling away. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like a fun. Oh yeah, it's definitely a camping rig. They're pulling into the campground. They should be going and staying in my campground. There's at least room for this bad boy there. There ain't no room for something that big here, but they'll find a way.
I think
That's
they
a
talking about
big.
Brandon Ayuk right now, but I don't know what they talking about.
Is he moving on to somewhere new, or is he getting a contract extension to stick around? I feel like
I
Ayuk's the guy who they should keep, and then Debo's the guy they
yeah
should move on from.
yeah. I don't think Debo got a lot of injuries, man, and he ain't even like when he go out there and play, it's like he be limping and shit. Like, nah, man. Like, I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I don't want him. I don't want him in Pittsburgh. I mean, if we get him, I hope we sign him for a year. But I don't want him.
Test it out, see what you get.
I'm dead serious. I don't want this dude, man. Hell no. Wait, hold on. What's going on? What's this? Hold on, bro. I gotta
What are
figure
they?
out what's going on.
We
We
get
might.
we getting live. We getting live news. We're getting it live, baby.
So supposedly he said the 49ers don't want me back. In conversation with Jaden Daniels as receiver searches for a new deal.
All right.
Huh. Well,
So he's going to be moving on. Maybe. Hopefully, it doesn't affect his play this year. Hopefully, he plays hard, no matter what happens. Would be nice.
man, listen, he should come to Pittsburgh.
I mean, honestly, so I was saying, like, if as much as I don't want your team to have my guys, for fantasy purposes, if Debo or Ayuk left that squad, one of the best places they could land would be Pittsburgh. I think it would make a lot of sense. So I'm not opposed to that happening. It'll help my fantasy team because he would instantly be wide right one wherever he ended up.
I mean, if they
Okay.
really wanted him, they would have been gave him a contract extension. But at the same time, I think he's asking for some a little expensive shit.
Oh, your audio got quiet there.
No, I'm saying I think he's asking for a lot of money though. At the same time, like he's worth it, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think he is probably asking for like. Well, I guess I don't know. You see like CD Lamb, who's all of a sudden like feeling like he needs Justin Jefferson money. Yeah, sure, he was really, really, really good last year, but I'm not giving CD Lamb Justin Jefferson money.
Yeah,
I don't know what your thoughts, but
I
I'm
mean,
definitely not.
honestly, like I don't. Mm, would I give CB Lamb Justin Jefferson money? Huh?
I don't think you can. Justin Jefferson's done it 3-4 years in a row. We've seen CD Lamb do it what, once and a
I
half, twice.
I wouldn't do. Here's why I wouldn't do it. Because CB, like you just said, CB hasn't given me a reason. Like you have consecutive seasons where, like, I'm not gonna lie, Justin Jefferson is a baller. Like he go gets the ball. He doesn't wait for the ball to come to him.
Is
You
he
know what
the
I'm saying?
original Gritty? Is he the original Gritty?
Huh? Oh, yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah. He is. He is.
okay.
And
That's worth something too.
it and it's like, bro, like I don't think anybody right now is like there's people that's kind of up to par, but like Justin Jefferson is on another level, man. When it comes to like, I believe Vikings like really believe and see like he's gonna keep doing what he's doing every season. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know. I don't think CB Lamb deserves that money because Yeah, last year you broke records. You broke what's his name record? Irvin, Michael Irvin, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and reception yards or some shit. And after that, like it's just it's just like, bro, like we ain't got time to fucking. I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't pay him that money. I don't think he deserves it. That's fine though. I wouldn't pay him that money.
Nice. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just getting in construction mode here.
No, you're good,
Plugging
man.
in
You're
some
good.
drills, rolling. We're on golf course building day. Gonna be checked out. When do you got a client? I'm not even sure exactly what time it is right now.
Yeah, I do actually, and I'm actually gonna I gotta log off, man. But
I wasn't sure. I'm not trying to send you away. I just wasn't sure if you had a client right
no.
away
It's
or
you
not.
actually made me look at the time. That's why.
Well, that's good. I'm glad we're having a conversation and you lost track where that means we were having some
Yeah,
fun. But
hell
hopefully
yeah,
we'll see what
man.
you're up to next Monday. Well, now that you got the link, you're able to get up onto it right
Yeah,
away. We'll dial her in for next week, hopefully, brother.
I got you, bro. I'm done.
Legend. Well, I appreciate you coming. Everyone, make sure you check out Juice Web3 on Twitter X. See what he's up to. Check out what he's doing with his fitness and a kick
Thank
called
you.
Beast Fitness. And I'm gonna build this shed right in front of me here.
All right, my brother. You have a good day. Appreciate you having me, bro.
Yeah, you too, brother.
Thank you,
Take
man.
care. And
All right,
everybody who
buddy.
tuned in today, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you check out what we're doing. We'll be back tomorrow with Trav, No Sleep from Shredding Sassy. We'll get into a little bit of hockey. And as always, enjoy you guys joining us each week, having a little fun, coming and bantering a little bit of sports. So we'll be back next week. We'll be back tomorrow. And next week, we'll be back with Juice, getting into a little bit of more football talk. So thank you, everybody that joined. I appreciate you guys. We had a lot of viewers the very first time I did this. It's been way less the last couple because I think everybody learned the first one. Hey, we don't want to watch this idiot. But, hopefully we'll catch you guys next week or tomorrow. Until then, stay Bushleague beauties. Have a great day.
From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. Tell them never question, dog, I'm sitting goat status. Eating chicken with my gin, smoking on some cabbage. Used to pedal on this
moment where you skate down the street and some shit for brains yells out of his window, "Do a kickflip! Do a kickflip! Do a kickflip!"
and house shoes, they know how the dog do. Skinny, heavy pockets, the West OG. Came across the globe, say they don't know me. Been applying pressure from 8 to 24 like Kobe. Mr. Hall of Fame used to bend the corners with strollies. Had to lay the blueprint, they rolled out the carpet. Anything I wanna own, I got my own market. Blue this, blue that, everything beautiful. Still ain't sold my guns and I still ain't had to use them though. Was once a hard head, now I'm counting blessings. I made my own way, still they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions.
This is some straight. Hey.
This is, oh gosh.
All right, we'll catch you next week, beauties. Have a good one.